Good morning. Hi, this is Miss Dear D Special Things. Yes, this morning is Saturday. I've been up for a minute now, and matter of fact, I've been out. I had to go to the grocery store. Now I'm back, and guess what? My room looked just as bad as it did last week, right? Well, anyway, I am going to show you what's on my workstation, okay? And then when I come back, my workstation is going to be totally clean. And I'm going to show you projects that I'm working on. Well, when I come back, I'll show you the projects as I finish them because I have a lot of projects on my workstation. Okay, right now I have, guess what? Yes, a ballerina slipper because every year I make these. I love making these. Well, it's pretty easy to make them, but this year I wanted a real one. So you guys, and when I tell you guys this, you guys are going to go buy all the little ballerina slippers and they're not going to have any to actually practice in. But anyway, yeah. I actually got these from Target, and they are, this is what it looks like when it is, yeah, comes in a set for about $14.99. But you know, if you have your red card, you at least get 5% off. Yeah, so I purchased these, and what I did, I wanted to form it, so I actually took the inset out of it and I traced it with chipboard, and I put it inside and glued it back on the inside, especially on the sides, so that I can make it do what I want it to do. Let's say I have a few, and then you could take that and you could trace the pattern and actually make them as large or as small as you want. This is one that I made last year, so I'm trying to make it a lot different this year. And I made this from a pattern. Let's see, do I have that pattern near there? Because I can actually tell you. I got the pattern. Just Google ballet slipper. Google ballet slipper, and you should come up, or a template for a ballet slipper image, and this is going to come up. I know it's going to come up because I've been using this same pattern for about 4, 5, maybe longer years, and that comes up, and you can actually trace that and make the ballerina slipper yourself for $14.99. You might want to do that, but like I said, this year I wanted to use an actual ballet slipper. So when I make this, when I finish this, I'll come back and I'll show you exactly what I did with it. I love these ballet slippers. But anyway, yes, I'm going to alter this. I'm really not going to alter it a whole lot, or maybe so. I don't know, but I think I'm going to buy me another pair so that I could. I just like making these ballet slippers. I think they work great for altered items. Okay, so yes, I'm gonna play with that. Then another thing that I've been making, these little sock snowmen. Now tell me those aren't the cutest. Yes, I'll have to finish this. I have to give him red cheeks. And then I think, well, this is a her. This is she. I made this for my son and his wife. They're adopting a baby. And I think they should have the little girl around. It's either, it was supposed to be this month, but looks like it's not going to be until after the new year. But just in case, I wanted her to have, even still, this is good because I'm going to put the year that they actually receive her on the I'm gonna put the year that they received her on the little snowman. Here's another one that I started. She's teeny. And then here's a little guy. So of course my grandson, I have to make him and his brother one. And you know, because if their sister get one, then they'll have to get one. Yeah. And this is made with rice, mind you. Let's see, these socks, I purchased a bunch of them year before last year because I was making these little it was someone, Crafty Irene, I think. She used socks to make these little doll clothes. Yes, and I had made some, but I never posted them. I had a lot of socks that I had left. These are, I think these are newborns. Yeah, but you can use, I also use 2T's to 4T's to make these socks. Get some rice from the Dollar Tree. The rice is like, oh, it's $1, right? That's funny. Okay, yeah, and you could make the cutest little snowmen, and it takes no time to make it. Socks and a sock. I mean, this is a decorative sock, and this is just a plain, crew sock. Yes, and that's the end of a little, his little nose is the end of a toothpick. And then seed beads. Yeah, and then I put a little heart, one of my little signature hearts on each one of them. Yeah, so that is cute. Yeah, something else that I'm working on. These, they're buttons. It's a creatology thing. You could put pictures in here. But if you don't have to remove this back pin part, and it can become still be a button. But I wanted to make them shakers. Oh, I can't show you that yet because I took this part out because I'm looking for my itty bitty teeny seed beads, and so far I haven't come across them. And yes, they make great. Let me see if I put it back together, if you can see, because right now I'm actually looking for the teeny seed beads, but they actually make little shakers, as you can see, and you just decorate them up, and there you are. You got a little round shaker, and you can decorate this and hang it from the tree or whatever. But there you go. How cute is that? This one that I made, and like I said, these come in a pack of 12. I think they were like $2.99, but last week they were on sale at Michael's for 50% off. Yeah, so I bought 2 packages of them because that's all they had. I think those were on sale. If I don't know, I can't remember because I can't remember. Something else that I'm working on, little gingerbread. Oh, you have to have the gingerbread. So far I've cut these out 2 at a time. I'll show you. I'll come back and I'm going to show you how I decorate these up. They'll probably be ornaments, but they can also be placements for your little flip books. And thanks to Terry. Thank you, Terry. I received my bags. I asked her to send me loads of these bags because I do want to make Christmas gifts. You can use them for the front on your, after you decorate them, on your bags or whatever, your flip books, your if you make these what's the envelopes, the stuffed envelopes. Yes, you can stuff these, make them stuffed envelopes. They can either be large or you can make them, you know, however you want to make them and cut them the size. Yeah, and you would have an insert here, and an insert on the front of it. You have a stuffed envelope. You could even decorate this side of it. But I needed a bunch of these because I wanted to make flip books with them. I wanted to make stuffed envelopes with them. Thank you, Terry. I received the box because I requested a lot of them, and she went and got all of them. I mean, immediately sent them to me. So thank you, Terry. And then something else that I'm working on, I asked, I'm doing a challenge, and I'm not going to post the link. You'll have to go find my challenge. But I was asking for everyone to send me a Rolodex card, and on the back of it, I ask you to put your information. And yeah, go see what I ask, and you win a prize if you're chosen. When I know I have a lot of stuff going on, but yeah, you win a prize if you're chosen. And what I started to do, because I did have a few questions on, do it have to be dimensional, it can be whatever you like. I'm going to use them. I need the information on the back because I'm going to randomly use these to pick my, to send racks out. So if I get your information and when I get ready to do a rack, I'll just pick one of the cards, look through. Maybe I'm looking for a certain designer or a style, or just I want to pick one. So I'll pick one. All your information will be on the back. And I made some. I started to make some. And the reason I made these is because I have a lot of subscribers or people in the past that I've swapped with, or people that I've just come across, and I have their information and their address, and I figured I will make my own for the ones that did not send them to me, because believe it or not, I do this. I won't join a challenge because a lot of people join the challenges because they want to win what that person is given, and I don't want more stuff. I'm trying to give some of the stuff away that I have, so I'll say, okay, I'll participate, but don't send me a prize or whatever. Well, I have a lot of addresses like that where people have actually sent me their information, or in the past have sent me racks, or just something out of the kindness of their heart, which is a rack, right? So I already have their information, and I'll use these cards, my own. I'm making them, and I use the coffee cups because I like that coffee cup anyway. And I will put their information on these cards. When I choose them, I'll know that they're one of my regular subscribers that always, we swap with each other, we chat with each other, whatever we do, we've done it already. So if you're on a card like this, then I'll know it because it's on a card that I made. So yeah, these are the start of my cards, and I'm gonna have to make a bunch of them. So I figured I would start doing that myself. Yeah, something else. I just have so much stuff that I'm working on right now, but I do want to show you a project that I'm almost totally finished with, and this is for Kimbo Creations. She wanted to know what I was going to do to frame a page that was in one of the 12 by 12 papers, and it said be kind. I liked it. I said, oh my gosh, I'm going to frame that. Well, I told her I was going to use a box top to do it. Nothing new, but something I just wanted to do. And I actually took one of these box tops. This is a huge box top, and I gessoed the box top. This one, it came out, I had to keep gesso on it, so I decided not to gesso it anymore. Okay? And I gessoed the box, and then I decoupaged it with gold paper. Well, here it is. I don't know that you could see it, but here it is. Okay, I have some danglies hanging here. Yeah. Here's the inside of the box. This is what I did, and I'm going to hang this. And I just made a little collage of a spray down here, a flower spray. But I used the Martha Stewart, that gold metallic decoupage stuff that we received from Tuesday Morning a while back. I used those, and I cut them apart, and the flowers are on the outside. The flowers are also, I cut those apart, and I put them on the sides here. I don't know how well you can see this. Hopefully I'll be able to take a picture in the near future and hang it. But on each of these, the dangles, I actually dangled them from the top, as you can see. I think you could see that. I put a hole, punched a little hole with, let's see, this tool. Yeah. And I stuck the metallic ribbon through it, and I hung the flowers. Those are the metallic flowers. And I put one of the little recollections, or Jolie's, I think. Yeah. Those little bling on each of the flowers. Yeah, I like this. I think it came out pretty. And that's what I did with that box top. So it really looks like a shadow box, but I didn't want the extra. I was going to put all the extra and then cover it with a piece of acetate, but I didn't even want to do that. I wanted it to just be as it is. And I don't know if you can see that, but yes, there it is. And there are the hanging pieces, and you still get to see that sheet of paper that says be kind, and that's really what I wanted to display. I used some gold fabric. This is trim. I thought it was pretty, and I bordered that paper with that. But there you are, and that's what I meant by framing, because she wanted to know what I was going to do. If I can get a great picture of it. Right now my desk is so dirty. I mean, it's not dirty, it just has all of my projects on it that I'm doing. Yeah, but that is it, and I think that is the last. That I keep looking at this because I'm gonna hang it, so maybe when I do a picture of my room you'll see what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and continue. Like I said, today I'm going to craft. Hopefully I don't go out today. I'm trying not to. Right now, I don't know that there's anything else that I'm looking to buy other than some Christmas paper. That really gives me a jump start. It kicks it up a notch. Makes me want to craft. But I don't think I'm going to do that today. I think I'm just going to. It's cooler outside than I thought. And Steven went golfing. Wow. Yeah, but it's cool out there. It feels a little cool for me to be golfing. But hey, I forget he watched my videos. If I complain about his golfing, he'll find things to complain about what I do. So yeah, we're not complaining. Okay? I'm just saying. Anywho. Yes, I am going to go ahead and do some crafting. What else is on my... I know it's a lot on my craft station. Okay, these little gingerbread men, I actually took a pattern. And I used these with some felt, cut them out. I had one idea. I don't think that's going to work for me, so I'm not going to do it the way that I originally thought. I'm going to go ahead. I'll see how my projects turn out. Sometimes I have a plan in mind, and then, you know, and it works out, and sometimes it just doesn't. These right here, before anyone asks, they are the doll. I get them out of the children's section, the wood section. Yeah, you make dolls out of this. This is a doll body, and I took a piece of Velcro, the negative side, and put it on here, because instead of buying each of Tim Holtz, yeah, sometimes you even have to figure out how to get his stuff for cheaper. Yeah, you can make your own little... I still buy these. I like the idea of having the round ones. So yeah, these work for me because I go through them a lot. Yeah, so I decided, when I saw them, I said, just what I was looking for. I decided to go ahead and use those. A package of them are $3.99, and you can use a 50% off coupon, so it costs you half the price. And everybody has your Velcro, so yeah, there you go. Yeah, well, that's what's on my workstation for today. I'm going to try to get as much of it done as I possibly can. And I'll come back and show you all what I am or have completed. Oh, I'm going to show you something that's really super cute that I saw a lot of people with, and I finally found it in Target. How cute is that? I always thought that was cute, but I would look for it and never would see it in Target. And a few weeks ago I was in Target and I found it. Yes, so I picked it up just for my workstation and to put a whole bunch of my little stuff in. So yeah, I can actually sit that there. Yeah, but that's what's on my workstation. I'm going to work on getting this in some kind of order, and I'll come back and show you what I've done. And yeah, All right, so let me know, what are you working on today? Are you out shopping, or are you gonna go ahead and get some crafts done? Yeah. All right, you guys. I guess I'll be talking to you later. Okay, bye-bye.